Hey everyone, it's Skye, and I'm going to do the controversial book tag today. I was tagged by Gabrielle from Between the Pages to do this tag like ages ago, so I'm doing it now. There are 16 questions. Let's begin. Number 1, your top 3 favorite books. I don't know my own favorite books. My all-time favorite book is The Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux. Well, I was first introduced to the musical, and then a kid in my class recommended that I read the book, and since then I fell in love. But competing with it right now is The City of Dreaming Books by Walter Moers, I don't know how to pronounce his name. This book I'm not even done with. I'm literally halfway through and it's already one of my favorites. I was recommended to read this by May from May Reads. Best thing about this book is the writing style. And then there's also these illustrations. I don't know if you can see, but like the illustrations are gorgeous. It's just like everything about this book is just so good. And then my third favorite, it's not a book, it's a play. Is that okay? I think it's fine. And it's kind of tied. It's between A Doll's House and Enemy of the People by Henrik Ibsen. I don't know what it is about those stories, but I was so emotionally attached to the characters and the stories and the issues that they were diving into, the issues of feminism, democracy, politics. It was just so good. I definitely recommend that you read them. Question number 2. Your top 3 least favorite books. I can tell you my least favorite books of this year so far. So I think my least favorite of this year was The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. And it's up there somewhere on the second shelf, but I really don't feel like getting it. Okay, so I understand where people come from, how they like it. It just did not connect with me. And then we had to overanalyze it for my English class, and that kind of always ruins a book for me. Except Animal Farm, that was a good book. The Tolkien Relation by William Reddy. It's probably not a book you've heard of. It's just an old one I got from the library card at my school. And I DNF'd it because it was literally just telling me the same thing over and over and over again. Very boring language. And then the third one is Decked with Holly by Marnie Bates. And this is a book that my friend made me read. I already knew I wasn't gonna like it going into it. I mean, I'm sure if you like contemporary and you like romance, you'd like the book. Moving on. Number 3, a popular author you love. For that, I'd probably go with Laini Taylor, maybe? That's the first one I think of. I've only read Strange the Dreamer, but I really liked that book. But so far, Laini Taylor. Number 4, a popular author you don't love. I've got 2, Cassandra Clare and Sarah J. Maas. Number 5, an underrated book you think everyone should read. The Mysterious Benedict Society by Trenton Lee Stewart. That book for sure. Number 6, a series you won't finish. Ember in the Ashes series. I'm not going to finish that. I did not like the first book, and I don't think I'll like the second or the third book. And I feel bad because I love Saba Tahir. I just love her personality, but I do not mesh with her books. Number 7, earliest bookish memory. The first one is probably reading Little Pea, Little Hoot, and Little Oink. Number 8, my favorite bookish memory. And that is probably all the time that my dad and I spent. He would read to me before bed, even up to like 6th grade. He would read to me. Question number 9, your favorite genre to read. If you guys know me, you'll know that it is definitely fantasy. Number 10, your least favorite genre to read, and that is absolutely contemporary. Question 11, one difficult or important book that you're proud to have read. I'd say maybe Huckleberry Finn, because I read it in 3rd grade. And if you've ever read it, you know that the slang, the southern slang, it's difficult to read, especially as a 3rd grader. So that's probably the thing I'm most proud to have read. Number 12, your favorite childhood book. Before my favorite book was Phantom of the Opera, it was The Candy Makers by Wendy Mass, and it is so good. Question 13, your favorite book cover. The one that I'm displaying on my shelf right now. It's not my favorite of all time because I love way too many covers. The Muse by Jessie Burton. It's so pretty, the art style, the color scheme. I wish I could draw like this and paint like this. Number 14, an ugly book cover. I'm really not a fan of the way this book looks. The spine is pretty. I love this color. It's like periwinkle, and I don't know, it looks very old, but then when you turn it, it's like this weird tannish color. And the imprint is kind of interesting. To be fair, I did take off the original cover. Question 15, a diverse book recommendation.